Today, I will be showing you the Radioddity RSM400 waterproof handheld microphone. I will do a quick overview of the microphone. I will do a sound test, and I will drown it in water mercilessly to make sure it is actually waterproof. I will do all of this in a very quick and efficient manner. I will not waste your very valuable time with a stupid intro with fancy music like so many other YouTubers do, and I will not veer off topic because I know that you are very busy and your time is very valuable. I know that all of those YouTube cat videos are not going to watch themselves. The Radioddity RSM400 handheld external waterproof microphone normally costs $39, but you can get it now for only $29 at bettersaferadio.com. Affiliate link below. And bettersaferadio.com did send me this external waterproof microphone at no cost. This is a new product for them, and they wanted me to show it to you, my favorite viewer. I told you that I would not waste your time, so allow me to do a quick overview of the Radioddity RSM400 handheld external waterproof microphone. The RSM400 is a simple device. Speaker here, it is a speaker microphone, so you can listen to everything on your radio right here. The microphone hole is here. You have a push-to-talk button on the side. On the back, it has a very firm and very durable lapel clip for attaching to your shirt and impressing the chicks. The clip rotates 360 degrees, and it is very stiff. It is not floppy at all. Very stiff and tight. Very tight. The microphone is well weighted. It feels very durable. It's made out of some kind of ABS plastic. It is not cheap or lightweight, plasticky or hollow feeling. It is a very good feeling microphone. It has a 2-foot cable that stretches to over 5 feet. It has a good strain relief both at the microphone and at the plug so that the wire doesn't get twisted around. They say that the cable is also Kevlar reinforced, so it should last a while. And it has the standard K1 type connector, so it will work on any radio that has that type of connector. It will work with Baofeng, UV-5R, BTEC, Wouxun, Radioddity, Retevis. Many radios have that sort of plug, so it will work with most or many radios. However, it is important to note that if you have a waterproof or near waterproof radio, using a K-type connector or K1 type connector will probably reduce the waterproofness because many radios have a door that remains sealed to maintain waterproofedness. And when you open that door and stick in a K-type connector, you lose some of that waterproofness. That's a shortcoming of this type of connector. But don't worry, the whole point of this type of microphone is that you can safely put your radio away somewhere out of the elements while you expose only your external microphone. So let's see how this external microphone sounds. I'm going to be using my Wouxun KG-UV9G GMRS radio. Affiliate link below. And I also have my Smiley stubby antenna connected. Now allow me to take a moment and explain how this is going to work, because no matter how I do it, some people will leave a comment saying that I'm doing it wrong or I wasn't clear, so this is what's going to happen. My loyal companion Chris is at home 10 miles away. I'm going to call him on my repeater so that we have a strong signal, and then, allow me to veer off topic for just a moment. And let me take a moment to thank Chris530. He is a regular on my repeater, and he helps me make videos. He does recordings when I do range tests and like today's sound test. And here is a picture of Chris in his truck last weekend when he joined us for the breast cancer charity 4x4 event that I organized and led. Now, some people leave comments on almost every video that I make, constantly leave comments saying things like, I probably never leave my basement. all I do is ever play around with toys and make YouTube videos, and most hurtful, saying that I have probably never even driven my Jeep in the dirt. So to all of you experts that seem to know so much about me, last weekend I organized and led 80 vehicles through 45 miles of desert for charity, and I raised over $4,000. What did you do? You sat around in your basement and made stupid comments on YouTube videos. All right, now where was I before I started making fun of the losers that leave comments on my videos all the time? Oh yeah, okay. So we are going to call Chris using my KG-UV9G through the repeater, and he is going to record how I sound so that you can hear how this microphone sounds compared to the regular microphone built into my KG-UV9G. Affiliate link below. Hey Chris, do you copy?
Sure, I copy.
Okay, how do I sound using the built-in microphone on my KG-UV9G? Test 1, 2. 4 years ago, John Dillinger was killed in a shootout with the FBI.
I will now attach the external microphone. Very easy, don't have to turn off the radio. Stick it in the hole and make sure it's in firmly. Sometimes it looks like it's in when it's not really in, so give it a good click. I will now call Chris using the external microphone. Hey Chris, how do I
Now using the external RSM 400 microphone. 7 years ago, John Dillinger was killed in a shootout with the FBI.
Now, he did mention that the external microphone sounds quieter than the internal microphone, the built-in microphone on the KG-UV9G, and that is because the external microphone is waterproof. That also means that it's dust-proof. That means that it's partially voice-proof. The little sound waves don't get into it. They can't make their way through as easily as a radio or a microphone that's not waterproof. So it is not unexpected that the microphone would have a lower volume because it is waterproof. This can actually be a good thing if you are in a loud environment, if it's very windy, or if you're in a loud vehicle like a Jeep on the freeway. And now for the most important test, I will now drown this helpless handheld microphone in this blender full of water. I will not blend it. That's a different channel. I will dunk the microphone into the water and let it set for a minute, and I will then test it to make sure that it still works, thusly proving its waterproofedness. So here we go. It is now thoroughly submerged in the blender of death, so we'll let it sit there for a minute. Shake it around to make sure the water is able to get into every orifice. All right, I think that's been long enough. It's been a couple of minutes. Give it a little shake. We'll dry off the excess water using this high-quality sweat towel. I will then plug it back into my KG-UV9G.
Sorry, one time I was driving her car.
Still makes noise.
And I popped this antenna break.
Testing the RSM 400 external microphone after dunking it in water. Just want to make sure you can still hear me okay, or the same as before.
If you're on it now, it sounds exactly the same. Actually, it sounds a little bit better.
So even after being drowned like a helpless kitten, the RSM 400 still works just as well. Chris says possibly even better than before. If you have questions about this waterproof mic, you know how this works.